Welcome, guys, and thank you for joining me today. Um, Today I'm going to bring you a story, and it's out of the series on TLC's 90 Day Fiance. Now, usually I don't watch that, but because of this particular couple, I just try to catch it whenever I can because I'm just curious to see what happens. Well, I don't know whether this is the season finale, but I just learned something regarding this couple. Let me put my reading glasses on. Um, the 90 Day Fiance star Angela and the person that she is, her fiance is Michael. Well, Michael lives in Nigeria and Angela lives in Georgia. So, whatever way they hooked up, because I haven't seen this from the beginning, she goes to Nigeria to meet Michael. They have been corresponding. And so I remember when she first got to Nigeria, Michael looked like he was kind of surprised of the way she looked and even referred to her as being fat when they went to to look at some dresses, Nigerian dresses, because he wanted her to have some of those outfits. And so she didn't want to try them on because she would have, the way she was acting, she would have had to tell her size. And so she didn't want to do that. So the lady was bringing something out. Michael was telling the lady who manages or owns the shop, the owner, I guess, to just bring him out and because she's fat. And the way he said it, you could tell she was just not pleased with that comment, and she even called him on it. But anyway, she was there and she met some of his friends, and you could tell from the look at the friend's face that they were kind of like, okay, Michael. And so she had questions on whether or not he was using her for his green card, because he wanted to come to America. So anyway, she stayed there for a while, but while she was there, and plus she didn't find out until she got home, but while she was there, she told him to draw $300 out of her account. She gave him her debit card. And you probably ask, well, why didn't she do it? Well, she says that she did not understand their ATM system, so I don't know. But she told him to draw $300 out. Well, when she got home, she's saying that he drew $900 out. Gave her the 300 and he kept 600. Well, let me tell you, first of all, whenever you go to a foreign country, the first thing that I did, I knew about the money. I knew about the exchange rates. And at the time that I went, because I went to Kenya and Tanzania, and I learned that system that they had then. It's been a while ago. I don't think they changed. But I took traveler's checks. I had some cash on me, but for the most part, I had traveler's checks. Anyway, that's what you do. You learn the currency, and you bring. If you do have to use the ATM, you have to understand how to use it. She could have had him go through the transaction, watched him. She put in her PIN number. I mean, it could have been a better way, because evidently she gave him the PIN number and he drew out what he wanted. Well, to me, that's foolish. And on your part, Angela, you never do that. And plus, you had suspicions of him all the while. she looked on, she had his phone because she just said, let me see your phone. She had his phone, and on one of his social media accounts, he followed 300 women. So evidently it appeared like, he was searching for the gullible one. Well, he found Angela. And anyway, before she left Nigeria, evidently he proposed or whatever. Of course he did. But it's alleged that he took the money because she contacted him and he denied it, and she ended up kind of, I think cussing him out and hanging up on him or whatever. But it just reminded me of a good friend that I knew. Now, this was her husband, and evidently her husband got hooked on that mess, crack. And she went to, she had paid her bills by check and everything, and all these bounce checks are coming back, went to the bank, and I think it was only about, she told me about $300, I think, left, and I'm surprised he left that much. But anyway, he took all the money. Well, she had kids. She, her rent check bounced, her grocery money, everything bounced. So if you don't really know who you're marrying, like Angela didn't know a lot about Michael, only what he told her, don't go to that next level engagement, what have you, marriage, without knowing that person. And plus, you suspected, Angela, that he wanted you just for the green card, and it's possible that he did. But to be so desperate. Now, maybe a lot of times people get on social media because they work a lot, they're new to town. There's reasons why people get on dating sites, I'm sorry. However, when you meet that person, you surely won't give them your ATM debit card and give them your information to get money out, your PIN number. You surely wouldn't do that. Now, with my friend and her husband, he was sneaky all the while, and she didn't know him, and she admits that she didn't know him the way she thought she knew him. And even the way she thought she knew them, it still wasn't enough to marry. But I'm just telling you, ladies, be careful. It's a lot of men out there, and women, I gotta throw that in. I don't want you guys telling me, well, the women do it too. Yeah, they do. People can be trifling, men and women. But guard your heart and your bank account. So that's all I got for now. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please click the notification bell. And that's what I got today. Just a warning to you ladies. Don't be so desperate to find a husband. He'll come if it's meant to be. And while you're waiting, just live. Just travel. Just live your life. Just enjoy. It doesn't make you less of a woman to be single. It doesn't. So I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining in. Have a good evening.